Imagine stepping into a quarterback room where every single name carries weight, every resume demands attention, and every conversation is drenched in experience and expectation. Inside the Cleveland Browns facility in Berea, Ohio, the quarterback situation feels less like a well-drawn plan and more like an unsolved riddle. Between a Super Bowl MVP, a former first-round pick, a recovering star quarterback, and two determined rookies, this isn't just a depth chart. It's a battlefield. And right in the middle of all this competitive chaos stands Shadur Sanders, a name that's starting to rise above the noise, one rep at a time. When the Browns walked into the 2025 NFL Draft, their quarterback room was already teeming with stories. Joe Flacco, at 40 years old, brought with him a Super Bowl ring and the kind of steady leadership only time can provide. Kenny Pickett, entering his fourth NFL season, still held on to the promise that once made him a first-round selection. Then there was Deshaun Watson, whose career had been a roller coaster of electric highs and painful setbacks, but who remains one of the most talented quarterbacks in the league when healthy. Into this environment entered two rookies, Oregon's Dillon Gabriel and Colorado's Shedeur Sanders. Both had something to prove and were unbothered by the towering shadows cast ahead of them. Dillon Gabriel brought with him a reputation built on consistency and improvisation, a quarterback capable of making plays both within and beyond the structure of the offense. His versatility has already turned a few heads during team activities, showcasing that his college instincts may very well translate to the pro level. But while Gabriel's rise has been steady, it is Sanders who has started to capture the imagination of coaches, teammates, and fans alike. His journey to this moment was anything but ordinary. As the son of Hall of Famer and Colorado head coach Deshaun Sanders, Shedeur entered the league with both a spotlight and a set of skeptical voices questioning whether he had the tools, the toughness, and the temperament to thrive on the NFL stage. Draft day didn't go exactly as he had hoped. Many analysts expected Sanders to be selected higher, but instead, he slid down the board, a tumble that sent whispers flying across league circles. Some said he wasn't ready. Others doubted his ability to transition to the pro level. But Shadur Sanders didn't come to Cleveland to quiet doubters with words. He came to do it with work. And according to early reports out of Browns camp, that's exactly what he's doing. Head coach Kevin Stefanski has not been shy in his praise for Sanders. In fact, he's gone out of his way to highlight the rookie's relentless commitment since arriving in Berea. Stefanski recently told reporters that he likes everything there is about Shedeur Sanders, pointing specifically to the quarterback's unwavering work ethic and how he carries himself both on and off the field. Just this past Monday, during the Cleveland Browns Foundation golf outing, Stefanski doubled down on his earlier remarks, saying that both rookie quarterbacks, Sanders and Gabriel, are wired to arrive early, stay late, and absorb every ounce of knowledge available to them. In his words, they are like sponges in the meeting room, eager, focused, and deeply engaged in their learning process. But Sanders' education isn't coming from coaches alone. He's surrounded by a group of veteran quarterbacks whose resumes are filled with both accolades and hard-earned lessons. Joe Flacco, with his Super Bowl ring and calm demeanor, provides a blueprint for poise under pressure. Kenny Pickett, still young but battle-tested, offers insights into navigating expectations and adversity. Deshaun Watson, when healthy, can teach what it looks like to command a huddle and deliver in big moments. Sanders is smart enough to understand that greatness is often found in the margins, by watching, listening, and learning from those who've walked the path before him. A recent moment captured in a live stream and shared on social media gave fans a glimpse into Sanders' mindset. He spoke about how he goes to Flacco every day, asking if he needs anything, even offering to organize his locker out of sheer respect. "If Flacco told me to do this every day, I would do it," Sanders said, emphasizing that in the NFL, earning respect matters more than any college highlight reel. That humility, so different from the Hollywood label critics once slapped on him, has become one of the rookie's defining qualities. He knows he's starting from the bottom, and he's fine with that. What matters to him is climbing day by day, rep by rep, lesson by lesson. Now the second round of organized team activities is underway, and with the media set to attend this week's sessions, all eyes will be on Sanders to see how he's developing on the field. Every throw, every read, every huddle he commands will be scrutinized, not because the team expects him to be perfect, but because he's already proven that he's worth watching. The climb up the quarterback ladder in Cleveland isn't just about physical talent. It's about maturity, preparation, and the ability to lead. And in each of those areas, Sanders is already beginning to separate himself. The path ahead is anything but easy. With so much veteran experience ahead of him, Shadur Sanders will need to be nearly flawless to earn a real shot at meaningful snaps by the start of the regular season. But so far, he's doing everything right. He's showing up early, he's staying late. He's listening, learning, and refusing to let ego get in the way of growth. In a quarterback room that began as a jigsaw puzzle, Shedeur Sanders may just be the missing piece that helps bring the whole picture into focus. So what does the future hold for Shedeur Sanders in Cleveland? Only time will tell. But one thing is already clear. He's not here to play the role of a background rookie. He's here to compete, to grow, and maybe, just maybe, to surprise everyone who thought he'd take longer to adjust. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the NFL's most fascinating quarterback rooms, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap that notification bell so you never miss a story that matters. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Shedeur Sanders can rise above the veterans and make a real impact this season? Let's talk about it below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.